In financial services, your success and even your survival really boils down to one core principle: making compliance work. Now, this isn't just about ticking boxes. It's about building an intelligent, solid framework that actually protects your firm from regulatory risk. And today, we're going to break down exactly how you can do that.
This deep dive comes from the specialists over at Compliance Consultant. You might know them as the Compliance Doctor, and for good reason. Their entire focus is on diagnosing regulatory issues and then prescribing practical, effective solutions for UK firms that are facing FCA oversight.
So let me start by asking you a really important question. If the regulator came knocking tomorrow, could you say with 100% confidence that your enhanced due diligence process is not just compliant, but genuinely defensible? Honestly, it's a question that keeps a lot of compliance professionals up at night.
And you know what? There's a very good reason for that anxiety. This isn't about firms not trying their best, it's about how complex the EDD challenge really is. Even the most well-resourced firms can find themselves completely exposed to serious regulatory risk if their process has some of these hidden weak points.
And look, this isn't just a theory. This is coming directly from the front lines. The FCA itself has said that they see the exact same core EDD failures time and time again. It's a predictable pattern of risk, which, well, the good news is that means it's also a preventable one. So, what are these recurring failures that keep popping up? Let's take a closer look at the critical weak points that regulators are literally trained to find. These are the very issues that can bring down your entire compliance framework.
Does any of this sound a little too familiar? Inconsistent documentation, right? Where one file is absolutely perfect and the next one is full of gaps. Weak source of wealth verification, and this is probably the single most common finding from the FCA, where you're just taking declarations at face value. And of course, a lack of a clear, objective risk framework, which just leads to subjective assessments that you simply can't justify under scrutiny. These are the red flags the regulators are looking for.
But here's the thing. It really doesn't have to be this way. That constant worry about inconsistency and subjectivity, it can be eliminated. There is a clear, structured, and totally defensible way to manage your high-risk customers and do it effectively.
And that solution is a practical, defensible toolkit designed for this very challenge. It's the Comprehensive PEP and High-Risk Customer Enhanced Due Diligence Workbook from Compliance Consultant.
So what makes this workbook the answer to all those common regulatory failures we just talked about? Well, let's take a look under the hood and see the tools that are designed to help you build a bulletproof EDD file every single time. It all comes down to structure. The workbook gives you a clear step-by-step process. You get templates for PEP identification, clear guidance on telling the difference between source of wealth and source of funds, and a quantifiable risk scoring matrix that just removes all that subjectivity. From there, it moves you logically to a compliant senior management approval workflow, an ongoing monitoring framework, and even a supplement for your more complex corporate customers. It literally shows you how a complete, defensible file is built from the ground up.
And this is absolutely crucial. This isn't just a collection of some best practice ideas. Nope. Every single template, every checklist, and every workflow inside is meticulously aligned with core UK regulatory requirements, from the Money Laundering Regulations 2017 all the way through to FATF Recommendations. It's built on the very rules you're judged against. And just look at who this is designed for. For your MLROs out there, it guarantees a consistent, defensible process across your entire team. For compliance officers and AML analysts, it gives you the structured templates and repeatable workflows you need to do your job well. And for senior managers, well, it creates a clear, documented audit trail of risk-based decisions, protecting both the firm and, importantly, you personally.
So, it's time to strengthen your process. It's time to move away from that feeling of uncertainty and subjectivity and into a position of confident, documented control over how you manage your high-risk customers.
And you can get started on this immediately. For just £249 plus VAT, you get an instant download of the entire workbook. It comes in a fully editable Word format, so you can literally start integrating these professional templates into your firm's process today.
Don't wait for a regulator to be the one to identify the gaps in your process. You can take control right now. To learn more, go ahead and book a no-obligation discovery call using the link you see on your screen, or just give us a call on the number provided. It's time to make your compliance work.